Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to live story time. My name is Miss Mary, and I am so happy to be back and reading stories with you today. I have some more books from our new bookshelf. Just so many good ones lately, and I can't wait to share them with you. So, I am, of course, going to just wait a couple of minutes to see who arrives, wait for people to tune in. Um, as always, with comments, please leave a comment, and I will be sure to give you a shout out. And just a couple of reminders about shout outs that one, there's always a bit of a lag with comments, so if I don't see it right away, it's just if I don't reply or give a shout out right away, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's because I haven't seen your comment yet. And also, if I'm in the middle of a story, I wait until I'm done with the story to give a shout out. Also, please feel free to ask any questions. I have, had wonderful questions asked in the past. So again, just gonna wait and see if anybody tunes in. And just a couple of quick reminders that it is not too late to join our summer reading clubs. So if you haven't yet, please come down and visit us. We'd love to see you. And definitely sign up for our clubs. They go until let me get the exact date. They go until Saturday, August 14th. So it is not too late to join if you haven't yet. Okay. So I'm going to get started with my first book of the day. And here we go. This one is called Sunday Rain by Rosie Pova. Sunday Rain. Again, if you have arrived, please say hello in the comments and I will be sure to give you a shout out. Otherwise, here we go. It started with a whoosh from the wind and a knock from a branch weighing down on the window. Elliot put down his book and peeked outside. A leaf blew by, swinging down and side to side. Then another and another. Whoosh, the wind whispered again. Lightning zigzagged through the clouds. Boom, crashed thunder. Elliot hopped back on his bed and pulled his book onto his lap. The princess was still fighting the dragon, and the sea kept swallowing the royal boat as the night pushed the day down the horizon. Tap, tap, pattered raindrops on the roof. Elliot turned the page. That's when he heard laughter. Elliot walked up to the window once more and glued his nose to the glass. The storm had passed, and the kids from his street had gathered to play, skipping, springing, and splashing in oodles of puddles. Elliot stood at the window, staring. Someone looked up. Elliot stepped back. Elliot, his mother called out. He tucked his book under his pillow and ran downstairs. Sunday rain is the most fun, Mama said. I bet your sharkies are begging for a splash. His rain boots have sharks on them. How cool. Elliot thought for a moment. Go on, Mama nudged. Make some friends while I finish unpacking. Outside smelled like wet grass and flowers and the pages of a new book. Elliot looked around. He hesitated. But then... Roar! Elliot took a deep breath. Stomp! He jumped on one foot. My boat is filling up with water, he said to no one in particular. Row faster, someone replied. The island is near. Think they're using their imaginations, right? The dragon is pushing me, Elliot said. We'll fight it, someone else replied. Pull, pull, pull. All the kids shouted as they tugged the dragon's tail. Whew, we made it to the island. Elliot somersaulted in victory. Whoosh blew the wind, sprinkling raindrops from the branches above. Elliot caught a few on his tongue. A sunray sparkled through a crack in the clouds, then another, and another. Inside, the house smelled like freshly baked bread and stew and warmth. It was time for supper. Up in his room, Elliot curled up with his book again. The princess befriended the dragon and saved the kingdom. Hoo, hoo, hooted an owl outside the window. Elliot hugged his book and drifted off to sleep. I thought that was such a sweet story of making the most of a rainy day. You know, like sometimes the rain goes away and you're able to have a lot of fun. Okay. Again, as always, if you are here, please say hello in the comments and I'll be sure to give you a shout out. And okay, my next book today is called Ambitious Girl by Mina Harris. Okay, this little girl is seeing this woman on TV giving a speech. Okay, but the news is saying too assertive, too persistent, too ambitious, too loud, too confident, too proud. Don't let anyone tell you who you are. You tell them who you are. When I grow up, I hope to be all the things I can see in a world that's changing fast and slow, a world I'm only beginning to know. I want to go, go, go out the gate, but sometimes all I hear is, wait. And if I try to resist, it's you're too that, or you're too this. Those words may try to dim my light, but Mommy says that words passed down can build me up to new heights. Standing tall like a soaring tower, I am valued, I am loved, I have purpose, hope, and power. Ahead of me, sisters, aunties, mothers have opened so many doors. Grandma says, you may be the first someday, but don't be the last. Make space for more. No one can tell me who I am or who I'm meant to be. Auntie says what has always been is all they're able to see. I'll take my time and claim my place and show the world this is me. Persistent means I won't give up. Assertive means I won't back down. Confident means I believe in me. Proud means I cheer for us, the world around. Ambitious means all of that and more. I have goals, but I'm not keeping score. Ambitious girls, we get things done. If life's a race, we're ready to run. If we fall, we get back up. And if we fail, it's a chance to disrupt. Not to this or to that will stop no to that or to this will stop what's inside us from flowering. From now on, when I hear to that or to this, I won't mind. It's empowering. I'll take up space, I'll shout if I please. I'll laugh and I'll play and I'll jump at the sun. I'll wear the words thrown at me, and I won't take no from anyone. I'm not afraid to make some noise. I am more than ready to use my voice. Because there's no to that or to this when it comes to being ambitious. And that is Ambitious Girl. Okay. So I hope everyone is enjoying their summer so far and just, having fun. Please let me know in the comments what you're doing to have fun. Just also a fun reminder that the library offers discount museum passes and discount tickets to cool places to go on Long Island. So be sure to check that out with us. And yeah, we have a lot going on here at the library too. So please come down and say hello. We would love to see you. And without further ado, I really, really loved this next story because we think about all of the places that we go. For example, we think about maybe the amusement park or the roads we drive on or things like that. But do we ever think about how they got there? So this book I thought was really special because it celebrates everyone who's involved with these big, big, big projects. So this one is called Someone Builds the Dream by Lisa Wheeler and Lauren Long. And I just think this book is so, so awesome. All across this great big world, jobs are getting done by many hands in many lands. It takes much more than one. An architect creates a space. She'll draw, redraw, measure, and trace a woodsy, warm, and peaceful place. But someone works to guide the saws, plane the logs, lead the team. Someone needs to pound the nails. Someone has to build the dream. To engineer a bridge takes skill. Math and science fit the bill. And L-beams ordered from the mill. But that might be an I-beam. Someone works to mine the ore, smelt the iron, pour the beam. Someone needs to weld the steel. Someone has to build the dream. An artist makes a stunning plan, a masterpiece from mind to hand, a fountain both unique and grand. But someone works to dig the trench, lay the drains, sew their seams. Someone needs to plumb the pipes. Someone has to build the dream. A scientist earns a degree in physics and ecology. He aims toward cleaner energy. But someone works to tighten bolts, steer the crane, drive machines. Someone needs to raise the tower. Someone has to build the dream. Park designers sketch with pride, amusements and amazing rides and sights to keep you mystified. But someone has to someone works to run the wires, light the lights, make them gleam. Someone needs to bury cables. Someone has to build the dream. An author thought up something new. The illustrator planned and drew to make this book for kids like you. But someone worked to set the text, run the press, load the reams. Someone had to make this book. Someone had to build this dream. All across this great big world, there's lots of work to do. It takes a team to build a dream, a skilled, hard-working crew. So when you see a bicycle, a playground, house, or shoe, remember all the someones who helped make a dream come true. And that is Someone Builds the Dream. And again, I love that story because it reminds us that, all of these cool things that we play with or that we visit, like an amusement park or a bike or a scooter or a swimming pool, bridges that we drive on, all of those amazing things were built by very, very hard workers. And before they were built, they were designed by artists or architects, builders. Like so cool how it takes so many people to make those cool things become a reality. And I just love that that book reminded us of that. Take a look around the next time you're walking around and think, someone had to build that building from the ground up. Someone had to build that bridge that we crossed to go to the beach, maybe. Someone had to make this playground. Wow. So I just loved that little reminder. So someone builds the dream, and it takes a lot of people to make those dreams come true. Okay, so this is my last book of the day. I thought this was really beautiful. A bit of a message in here as well that we'll chat about after the book is over. This is called Once Upon Another Time by Charles Gigna and Matt Forrest Essenwine. I had a very, very nice message in this book. Here we go. Once upon another time in a land of long ago, mountains peaked up through the clouds, bright with fallen snow. Rivers rushed through canyon walls, rainbows rose from waterfalls. Wonder waited in the hush of every new sunrise. Flocks of sparrows rode the breeze and filled the morning skies. The land was fresh, the air was clean, the valleys lush with shades of green. There were no cities made of steel, no buildings, no concrete, no highways, byways, billboard signs, no traffic in the street. There were no drones or airplanes flying past a smoggy sun. There were no phones or internet. The webs were spider spun. Before our tools and grand machines, before we harnessed wind and streams, before we mined for gold and oil, before we learned to work the soil, before one human step was taken, earth and moon and stars awakened. Once upon another time, the world was young and new. If you want to know this world, there's something you can do. Leave behind the phones and screens and take a step outdoors. Breathe in air that once was shared by monstrous dinosaurs. Feel the wind upon your skin. Imagine where that wind has been. Hold an oak leaf, trace its veins, chase a rainbow, taste the rain. Look up as the passing clouds drift before your eyes. Behold their wondrous dance unfolds, a ballet in the skies. Walk through sunny fields of grass, climb a maple tree, smell the clover wild and sweet, listen to the bees. Pitch a tent, watch the moon, listen to the crickets' tune. And to the sky the sun will climb, just as it did another time. So that book is all about turning off the devices, turning off the phones and the iPads or the tablets or anything, turning off the TV and going outside and exploring and checking out the world around us. So I just loved that story, a reminder of maybe quieter times, things like that, and it's always nice to go back out into nature and enjoy those things. So I do have just a quick little announcement. I wanted to give everyone plenty of notice about this. My final live story time is going to be on Wednesday, August 25th. I will be doing them in the future, as kind of like a pop-up surprise story time. But my last weekly live story time is going to be on Wednesday, August 25th. I think that it's a good time to end it. It's the week before school starts, and school is going to be somewhat normal this year. There's not going to be virtual, and the children are going back to the building. So it just seemed like the right time to end the live story times. It's been amazing. I'll have more to say on that day, but I did want to give everyone a heads up that there are 4 more left after today. So I am looking forward to them, and it's been a wild, crazy, fun journey with all of you, and I've had a blast. So I hope you have enjoyed the stories today, and I'm ending a little bit sooner than I thought, so next time I'll grab an extra book to make sure I have, I would have had time to read one more today, and I didn't know that. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the stories. I will be back next Wednesday with more stories to share. Bye, everyone.